You're famous.
I love it. I love it. All my life I wanted this.
Well, I know you have a different career. So you're the brand ambassador for Bombay Sapphire. Tell us what Bombay Sapphire is again. Just remind us, those people who may not know.
Absolutely. So Bombay Sapphire is a classic London dry gin. It's really interesting. In the gin category, it stands out for so many reasons. One, we source all of our botanicals from specific places for how they actually affect the finished gin. So we have terroir behind all of our botanicals, and we vapor infuse those botanicals. So no one else in the gin category is really doing this. We do it 100%. And what that does is really lift the botanical notes in the gin. So it just gives Bombay Sapphire a bright, fresh expression rather than cooked and caramelized,
Okay. The term French blonde is everywhere this summer. Tell me, why is
Yes, it
everybody
is.
talking about French blonde?
Okay, look, the French Blonde is just an undeniably delicious cocktail, right? And the reason why is it's kind of a mashup of a bunch of different classic cocktails. It's flavors that we're all familiar with and we know and we love. You're going to get bright citrus from the grapefruit juice and the white vermouth. You're going to get a little bit of florality and a little bit of like tropical and stone fruit from the Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. And it's all tied up together nicely by the bright, beautiful botanical expression of Bombay Sapphire.
So why does Bombay, and I know that's your company, but why does that make it special? Why can't we just use any old stuff?
So again, it's because of that vapor infusion, right? We take extra care with our botanicals to make sure we're expressing them exactly right. We want how they actually taste in nature to lift every cocktail we put it in. And if you look across the board, Bombay Sapphire really is one of the most versatile gins out there, and it absolutely sings in the French Blonde. It's summertime right now, my favorite time of year, right? And this cocktail is really perfect for a backyard barbecue or even more of like a suit and tie kind of event. And especially wedding season, right? It's wedding season. I just came from a wedding. I love being amongst my friends and family. And usually you're in somewhere really beautiful. It's like a little bit warm outside and you want something fresh to sip on, right? The French Blonde is absolutely perfect for wedding season. And I know you know the phrase, right? Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Yeah? So it's
Yeah.
usually an earring or something cheeky like that, so like a ribbon. With Bombay Sapphire, your something blue gets to be something that everyone can enjoy all together, especially with the French Blonde.
Oh, remind you, I'm speaking with Eddie Johnson. He is a Bombay Sapphire gin mixologist. I would call him expert. All right. As I wrap up, tell me, how could we make this at home? I do Friday, and Friday is I have happy hour every Friday with my husband because he's grind the whole week for us. And I think he deserves that. I work in my studio all day with air conditioning and all that. It's pretty good over here. So, how could I make this for him on Friday to let him know he's special?
Absolutely. Well, I know you're working hard too, but the best part about this cocktail is that it's so simple to make, right? Everything you need to make it, you can get at your favorite grocery store or your favorite bottle shop. So let's get into it. And I know sometimes it's, a little daunting, like, am I making this right? So I'm going to walk you through it really, really simple. First and foremost, you start with the star of the show, the jewel of gin, Bombay Sapphire. So I give it just 1 ounce here, and you'll go right into the tin. No ice yet, we'll add that at the end. Then you go your Saint Germain. So this is an elderflower liqueur, French elderflower liqueur. You'll give it 3/4 of an ounce there, and then a 1/2 ounce of Bianco vermouth. So any white vermouth will work. And 1.5 ounces of grapefruit juice. Now that's gonna really tie everything together. And then the last little ribbon on top is just a dash of lemon bitters. So again, some brightness, some bitterness to really tie everything together and keep all those flavors singing together. Last step, I like to fill my tin about 3/4 or halfway full, right? Give it a top, and this is the most important part, right? I see a lot of, shakes out there that are just halfway committed. I need you all the way committed, and we're gonna shake it like we mean it here. So here we go. I give it about 10 to 15 seconds and a hard shake there. Catch a little rhythm. Hopefully you got a song going in your head. And as soon as I feel just a little bit of frost on the outside of that tin, I'm gonna stop it there because we want it ice cold, but not too watery. No one likes a watery drink. So I'm just running this through a tea strainer here. And really that's just to catch those small ice chips to, again, keep that dilution down because, again, no one likes a watery drink. And I'm making sure I get every drop here because we do not waste at all at Bombay Sapphire. So once we've got everything in the glass, our beautiful coupe glass, we give it the finishing touch, which is just a bright, beautiful grapefruit zest. And that is our French Blonde.
Eddie Johnson, you are a show all by yourself, but adding Bombay to the mix, it becomes an extravaganza. I want to thank you so much for entertaining my guest on the Valder Beebe Show. Who would have known I would have gotten a great mixologist to talk to my guest. I really appreciate you. So where can we get Bombay Sapphire? Where can we get it?
So if you want the recipe for the French Blonde or you're looking for bottles near you or any other recipe for that matter with Bombay Sapphire, BombaySapphire.com is the best place to go and we'll get you all sorted out.
Eddie Johnson, thank you for appearing on the Valder Beebe Show. You have made my morning.
I love to hear it. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/ValderBeebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.